this is Julia Fino.
Hi, this is Chandler Seymour, and today we would like to discuss the significance of the Blue Moon Saloon to the city of Lafayette. There are few spaces in Lafayette that not only provide live music, but also a welcoming atmosphere to the public. The Blue Moon Saloon, however, does just that. The Blue Moon Saloon opened as a bar in April of 2001 and has been serving Lafayette since. It is hard to miss with its entire structure painted in blues and orange and various decorations, such as road signs or stickers made by local businesses. On the right side of the building, there is a giant ramp that leads guests to an area with a stage. This venue has hosted countless bands over the years. Walk a little bit further, visitors will pass a small bar and even smaller bathrooms that lead to a larger opening that looks strikingly similar to a residential backyard. Located on Convent Street in the Freetown neighborhood and walking distance from the downtown area, the Blue Moon Saloon is situated close to not only nightlife, but one that is historically relevant to Lafayette's expansion. Upon walking up to the Blue Moon, it is notably across from another Lafayette landmark, the Borden's Ice Cream Shop, which just so happens to be the last retail Borden's ice cream shop in the United States. And within eye view of a visitor of the Blue Moon will see both Cedar Deli, an establishment serving Middle Eastern food since 1981, as well as Keller's Bakery, established in 1929. It is difficult not to recognize that the Blue Moon resides alongside some of the most well-known businesses in Lafayette. All these establishments are what shape Lafayette's sense of place. But unlike these other businesses, the Blue Moon is known for its live musical performance, which happen almost every day of the week. Its musical connection to Lafayette, while socially and culturally important, is not its only tie to the region. The building itself has its own historical roots that are connected to Lafayette's origins.
Prior to becoming the Blue Moon Saloon, the building itself was only known as a residential home for some time. The home, often referred to as the McBride House, would be built as a result of Freetown's residential growth. The original location of the home was on Vermilion Street, but the home was moved to Convent Street in 1904 to begin construction of the Garden Hotel. But what is interesting about the home is not its historic move, but rather how the home represents the evolution of Lafayette. Prior to even its construction, the building that would later become the Blue Moon originally resided on a lot that was part of Lafayette's origin story. The lot was originally a part of Governor Alexandre Mouton's land that rested behind his plantation Ile Capelle, known as Mouton's Addition. The plantation Ile Capelle is critical to the future layout of Lafayette as well as to Freetown. What is even more crucial to the social and cultural layout of Lafayette is those enslaved on Mouton's plantation. Those enslaved by Mouton would be future residents of neighborhoods in Lafayette, such as Freetown, and important to the city's expansion and success. The Blue Moon Saloon not only illustrates Lafayette's cultural roots, but also signifies a history of Lafayette's growth. Although the Blue Moon's historical importance may not be evident upon first glance, what is clear is what it offers culturally to the public. The Blue Moon has become a beacon for those who wish to carry on the traditions of Louisiana, as well as for those unfamiliar to those practices. It has become a space where younger and older generations congregate to collaborate on musical practices associated with the cultures of Louisiana. Younger generations are able to play and listen to the traditional sounds of Zydeco and Cajun music while also merging those traditions with outside musical influences. Older generations are able to offer their knowledge and expertise to those new to the genre during weekly events such as Cajun Jam sessions hosted by the Blue Moon. And as Lafayette continues to attract more and more tourists, the Blue Moon offers these visitors not only a space to experience Lafayette's culture, but also a place to stay. For tourists looking for a unique Louisiana experience, the Blue Moon offers not only music, but also accommodation in their guest house, resembling more of a family home than a hotel. The Blue Moon Saloon, in short, is not only a Lafayette tradition for both its residents and tourists, but also a piece of Lafayette's origin story.